Good morning, children. Today you will learn about trigonometrical sign. So, yesterday I taught you about trigonometry in trigonometrical identities. Today you will learn about trigonometrical sign. How T ratio sign, how we will do here. So, T ratio. Sign. So, if there is a quadrant like that, we will put plus sign. Each part is known as quadrant. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 quadrants. First one is known as first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. First, second, third, fourth. In fourth quadrant, in first quadrant, all the T ratios, 6 T ratios are there: sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. All 6 ratios are positive. So we can say positive, all positive. All positive. In second quadrant, only sine and cosec positive. Sine and cosec positive. Rest 4 will be negative. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive and rest 4 negative. Like that, quadrant 4, cos and sec positive. Rest all are negative. So this symbol you must memorize it. This quadrant will tell all about that. So suppose if we make table, this is quadrant, first, second, third, and fourth. Fourth quadrant, sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. First quadrant we can say all positive, plus, 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 plus. Second quadrant, sine and cosec positive, plus and plus. Rest all negative. Third quadrant, only tan and cot positive. Tan and cot. Tan, cot, rest all negative. In fourth quadrant, cos positive, sec positive, rest all negative. Now, how we will decide that particular T ratios falls in which quadrant? It depends on angle value. So from here base up to here lies from 0 to 90. Here we can say 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree and 270 degree. Here we can say 360 degree or 0 degree. So it means if the value of any T ratios is between 0 and 90, so all will be positive. Suppose here is sine 90, sine 45, sine 60 or cos 60, cos 45, cos 30, all will be positive. Here above 90, greater than 90, it means 120, 135. So cos 135, whatever value, numerical value will be there, but sign will be negative of cos in this quadrant. If it is more than 180 degree, then it, and less than 1 and 270 degree, it falls in third quadrant, and we will put only for tan and cot positive, rest all negative. Likewise, if any values of angle is greater than 270 degree and 360 degree, less than 360 degree, more than 270 degree, only cos and sec value will be negative, positive, rest all four will be negative. So this table you must memorize, and no need to memorize this table if you know this quadrant. This is okay. Next, now we'll know the value, how to find the T ratios of a standard angle. First you should know what are the standard angle. So standard angles are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. These are the standard angles. For that, for this angle we should know the what is the numerical values of T ratios. So first we will try to clarify on 45 degree. So if there is any line OX, revolving axis is OX, and after some times if it moves and comes on P in such a way, so it will make angle 45 degree. This is 45 degree. Then at P, from P we will draw perpendicular line to OX, and suppose it is M. Then since it is 45 degree, so and this, when we draw the perpendicular line, so this will be 90 degree. As you know, sum of the angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So this angle will be 90 minus 45 degree. 90 minus 45. So angle P, we can say angle P is equal to 90 minus 45 degree is equal to 45 degree. It means if this is 45, so angle P also become 45 degree. It became isosceles right triangle. Isosceles right triangle. Two sides became equal. So we consider as OM. Suppose or let OM is equal to A. Since these two angles are equal, it means PM also became equal to A. So what will be the OP? We have to find out OP, hypotenuse. So as per the Pythagoras theorem, OP is equal to square root of P square plus B square, means A square plus A square. It will be square root of 2A square is equal to A root 2. Hypotenuse became A root 2. Now, what is the value of sine 45? After getting all three sides, A, hypotenuse A root 2, this is A, and this side also is A. So, for any angle, whether you take P or you take O, same. So, sine 45 degree is equal to P by H. As I told you in previous lesson, you remember the ratio, T ratios. Some people have curly brown hair, turns permanently black. So here SPH, some people have. So sine 45 is equal to P by H. So P value perpendicular for this angle, P value is A divided by H, hypotenuse, A root 2. A will be cancelled. You will get 1 over root 2. Similarly, you will get cos 45 degree is equal to B by H is equal to A over A root 2 is equal to 1 over root 2. Like that, these two. Any T ratios, 10 degree is equal to P by B. Perpendicular by base. Perpendicular by base is same. A by A is equal to 1. Tan, if you know, cot also is just reciprocal, 1 by 1 is same. So sec 45 degree is equal to, sec is h by b, so h by b. H is 2 root 2 divided a root 2. A root 2 divided by a. Numerator denominator a cancel, so you will get root 2. Similarly, cosec 45 degree is equal to h by p is equal to a root 2 by a, and you will get root 2. Next, we will learn about 30 degree and 60 degree. Now we will learn the T ratios value of 30 degree and 60 degree. For 30 degree and 60 degree, we consider an equilateral triangle. Suppose A, B, C is an equilateral triangle of having side A. Suppose each side is equal to A. Here is A. For better calculation, you can consider 2A, not A, 2A. It will be easy to calculate. Anything you can calculate, but we will consider 2A. From A, from vertex, we draw perpendicular line. Since it is equilateral triangle, so this perpendicular line will divide into two equal parts. So total is 2A, so here will be A and here also will be A. Now, since it is equilateral triangle, so each angle will be 60 degree. Here also will be 60 degree. But this also was 60 degree. Now since you have divided into two equal parts, so this is 30 degree, this side also 30 degree. We have to find out here hypotenuse is 2A for this triangle. Any triangle you can consider now. Suppose for this triangle we are discussing part 1 and part 2. For part 1, hypotenuse is 2A. For this, for 60 degree, A is the base and AM is the perpendicular. For angle 30 degree, AM is the base and BM is the perpendicular. Now we have to find out AM. How to find AM? So AM is equal to square root of h square minus b square. For this angle, if it is base, then p square. We can say square root of h square is 2a square minus a square is equal to 4a square minus a square. Square root is equal to 3a square, square root. The value will be a root 3. The value of this perpendicular AM will be a root 3. Now, 30 degree. Sine 30 degree is equal to, for this angle, sine P by H. P by H. So we have to think for this angle which one is P? Perpendicular. So BM is perpendicular. We can say BM divided by AB. BM divided by AB. And BM is equal to A. So we can say A by 2A. Numerator denominator A will be cancelled and value will be 1 by 2. Cos 30 degree is equal to B by H. B value you are getting A root 3. So A root 3 divided by 2A. 2A. before that you should mention side also, so you will not get confused. For 30 degree base, base is AM. We should write AM divided by AB is equal to AM is 3 root 3A by 2A. A will be cancelled. Final answer root 3 by 2. 10A. Tan 30 degree is equal to P by B. For 30 degree, we will get which one is P. So BM divided by AB. BM divided by AB. So BM is A divided by A. A divided by A is equal to 1. So sine cos 10, if you know, rest 3 is just reciprocal and you can reverse like sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2. Sine and cosec are reciprocal to each other. So cosec 30 degree is equal to 2 by 1. Similarly, cos 30 degree is equal to root 3 by 2 and reverse of cos is sec. So sec 30 degree is equal to 2 by root 3. Tan 30 degree is equal to 1. So cot 30 degree is equal to 1 by 1 is 1. Next, if we think for now 60 degree, sine 60 degree, sine 60 degree. For 60 degree, sine we are writing P by H. So for this angle, which one is P? Perpendicular, AM. So AM divided by hypotenuse is AB. It will not change. Hypotenuse will remain as it is. So AB is equal to 3 root A root 3 divided by AB 2A is equal to root 3 by 2. Cos 60 degree is equal to B by H. B by H. So for 60 degree, BM is the base. BM divided by AB is equal to A by 2A is equal to 1 by 2. 10 60 degree is equal to P by B. P by B. P for 60 degree you will write AM by BM. AM by BM is equal to A by A is equal to 1. Now here sine 30 degree and sine 30 degree is equal to half and cos 60 degree also half. So sine 30 degree and cos 60 degree has same value. Similarly, cos 30 degree and sine 60 degree has same value. That you have to memorize it. So these are the value for 30 degree, 45 degree and 60 degree. So 0 and 90. Now we will learn the values in table. It will be more clear, and that also there is mathematical trick. If you learn through trick, it will be easy to memorize. No need to memorize all those things. Only you have to memorize trick, and trick is very important. In maths, trick gives you interesting. We have learned how to prove the value of 45 degree, 30 degree and 60 degree. So if we frame in one table, these are all standard angles are there. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. In a table, how we will fill? Sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. For that, I am going to teach you trick. Very simple trick is there. Suppose, so here 0, 30, 45, 60. We write here 0 degree, 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. You can put from one side number. The number is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. After putting number, you divide by 4 all. Divide by 4. Then what you will get? Divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. Then again square root, root, divide by 4, after that root of that. So root, everywhere you can put a square root. This result will give the value of sine. This will give sine. Like now you just calculate from here. Sine 0 by 4. 0 divided by anything will be 0. Square root of 0 is 0. So sine 0 value is 0. 1 by 4. Square root of 1 by 4. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. So 1 by 2. So sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2. Now 2 by 4. So if you calculate here, 2 by 4 root is equal to 1 by 2 root is equal to square root of 1, 1 and square root of 2, 1 by 2. 1 by root 2. So we get 1 by root 2, which you have learned before. Now if you come for 60 degree, same way, 3 by 4, square root of 3 by 4. Square root of 3 will remain as it is and square root of 4 will be 2. We will get root 3 by 2. 4 by 4. 4 by 4 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. 1 value you got, all sine value. So after getting sine value, cos value, you can move from reverse order. From this side you will get cos value. Means cos 0 will be sine 90. Or from here only we can write. After getting one column completed, one row completed, then cos 0. Last, make it first. Here will be 1. Second last will be here. Root 3 by 2. 1 by root 2. 1 by 2 and 0. Sine cos completed. Now tan value. How to find out tan value? As you know, tan theta is equal to sine theta by cos theta. Tan A is equal to sine A by cos A. Tan 0. Sine 0 by cos 0. What is sine 0? Is 0. 0 by 1. 0 by 1 is equal to 0. So you will get here 0. Similarly, if you think for 30 degree, so tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is equal to sine 30 by cos 30. What is sine 30? Half. Half divided by cos 30, root 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 2 by root 3. Numerator denominator cancel. What you will get? 1 by root 3. Here 1 by root 3. If you think about tan 45 degree. Tan 45 degree is equal to sine 45 degree by cos 45 degree. Sine 45 degree 1 by root 2. Cos 45 degree 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2 is equal to 1 by root 2 into root 2 by 1 is equal to 1. We are getting 1. Similarly, if you go for tan 60 degree, tan 60 degree means sine 60 degree by cos 60 degree. Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. Full divided by cos 60 degree is equal to half. How we will write? Root 3 divided by 2 into 2 by 1. So 2 will be cancelled. So your result will be root 3. Root 3. Tan 90 degree. Tan 90 degree is equal to sine 90 degree by cos 90 degree. Sine 90 degree is equal to 1 and cos 90 degree is equal to 0. So You know, any numerical value divided by 0, it is undefined. You know in lower classes. So anything divided by 0, if denominator part is 0, so there is no value. So we write in some book it is written undefined. This is the symbol of undefined. Or you can write here in word also undefined. So either you write in word undefined or you give mathematical symbol. So this symbol also knows that undefined. Now cot. As you know, sine and cos reciprocal, reverse to each other. Like that, tan and cot also is reverse to each other. So which one is the last? Cot will be the first. Root 3. Here is 1. 1 by root 3 and 0. What about sec? Sec and cosec? Reciprocal. Because you know sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. It means sec 0 is equal to 1 by 1 by 1 means 1. Sec 30 means 1 by here sec 30 is equal to 1 by cos 30 is equal to 1 by cos 30 is what? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. It will be 1 by root 3 into 2. Will go up. Reciprocal. So just it will be reciprocal. Numerator will be denominator. Denominator will be numerator. So we will get 2 by root 3. Here we can write 2 by root 3. Here reciprocal of 1 by root 2 will go root 2 by 1. 1 generally we don't write in denominator part. So root 2 only we can keep root 2. Here 1 by 2, so 2 by 1, so only 2. Here again 1 by 0, same thing which we have done 1 by 0. 1 by 0, 0 is in denominator part, so here also will be undefined. For cosec, you can go from reverse order or same way you can do, because cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. Either you can reciprocal from here or you can go from reverse order. So whatever is sec last, cosec will be first. Undefined 2 root 2 over root 3 and 1. In this way your chart became completed. So any value of t ratios you can find out. Another thing is that remember sine and cos value, look here, starting from 0 and 1. Even if you take on horizontal line here also 0 to 360, suppose 360, its value will be from -1 to +1. The value of sine and cos numerical value will be in between -1 to +1. It will not go beyond +1 and lesser than -1. Remember. So that also you should note down. Sine and cos both. Sine and cos is greater than -1 and less than +1. Less than equal to, greater than equal to. So sine and cos value lies between -1 and +1. With this help of table, now we will do some numerical exercise. Exercise is exercise 8C. 8C, question number 1 to 12. All question number 1 to 12 you have to do. And some questions we will give you practice. Okay.